Yo, what's up? Let's roll. The Thursday night throwdown, live from Houlihan's. Thursday night football, we're at the half. I missed most of the second quarter here, like all the second quarter, as another crazy night, another adventure. But here we are. Here we are once again. As we had a incident earlier today at the FanDuel Sportsbook. And once they used the word banned, I was like, all right, everybody settle down here. Although, whatever, the whole thing was motherfucking ridiculous, all right? And for the record, it had nothing to do with FanDuel. It was the Meadowlands. It had nothing to do with FanDuel. It was the Meadowlands. Man, it's like an old grumpy dude. He's there all the time. I've seen him, like, pissed off at other people. Like, you know, and normally I don't go there during the day in the week, right? So I was sitting there minding my own business, and he came up and started flipping out, man, about the camera and shit. He saw himself, and he got all pissed. He came over. I could tell, too. I was like, oh, yeah, this guy wants something. I got to be honest. It was kind of a hostile night over at the FanDuel Sportsbook. The Meadowlands, not the book. The book was fine. All the regular crew was there. Somebody walked out on their bill tonight. It was crazy. I was in the parking lot blazing, and security comes out, sir. And I'm thinking, holy fuck, man, what a day here. You guys already freaked out. Now I'm like, you're in the parking lot. It wasn't me, though. Some dude was beelining for his car. I guess he racked up a big bill of booze and stuff. They weren't impressed, man. Security was out there. I don't know what happened. I was blazing, so I walked away. I was like, I don't want to be out here, man. So I walked away from that scene. But later I saw a bunch of security around his car and shit. And they were taking his license plate. You know, buddy, you've caused a big problem for yourself. So me, I didn't cause a problem for myself. I got out of there. Like, I shut the computer down. I was like, all right, buddy, whatever, man. Chill out. And the ironic thing is, so he leaves, and nothing changes. I'm sitting there. I'm just doing the show on the phone after. And it's like, all right, are you happy now? It's like, big difference. He's like, it's state law. You can't have a camera on. And I said, it's not state. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, you want to know what I'm talking about? He goes, how about I ban you? I was like, all right, chill out. He's like, it was a fucking big dude, too. He goes, are you fucking arguing with me? I said, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that, you know, guy's bitching at me. It's like, as he's bitching at me, FanDuel posted a video I did for them. I was going to say, look, dude, but I didn't want to cause a big incident here. Anyways. So it was a real adventure getting out of there this evening. And getting here for 10 o'clock. We just got here about 9:57. Place is pretty packed tonight. Place is pretty packed out here tonight, but we got a nice booth. We got a view of the game. We'll get you a halftime line. Good thing I grabbed the over of this game. We're gonna get it settled, Drew. We're going to get it settled. I know, just as you said, you're going to come down this Saturday. Well, listen, to be perfectly honest, and I like the FanDuel Sportsbook. And like I said, I have no ill will against FanDuel for what happened today. It wasn't them. Like, it was the Meadowlands guy. Like I said, Meadowlands security was fucking surly today. Like, they were all over everybody. And, someone from FanDuel even told me, yeah. Next time, just tell us and shit, you know? So I was like, yeah, it happened fast. You know, it escalated quickly. So it's all good. We'll get it settled. It's funny. He didn't care about the computer. He didn't like the mic and the camera. So basically, I just made the screen dark, and he was like, all right. Like there was no incident after. Like, he kind of realized he was an asshole, and he just sort of stormed off. Like, there was no resolution to it. He was like, he goes, don't argue with me. I was like, I'm not arguing with you. Anyways, the last thing I need, I don't need like to get fucking booted out of the fucking book, right? So sometimes you got, hey, what's up, Bobby? Good to see you, bro. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet. Like I told Cam, the old me would have mouthed off and I would have got kicked out. You know, I was like, calm down, Morency. It's not, you know, pick your spot. It's not worth this right now. Because the whole thing is, I'm never there when this guy's there. I've seen him during the day a few times. He's not there Saturday nights. We're good Saturday nights. I could tell, and I swear to God, I'm not just saying this now. I had a feeling going there today. I was like, I don't know why, but I just feel like, you know, I just knew. I was like, there's going to be a problem today. I just knew it. I just knew it. No, we're not taking calls. We don't take calls here, Bobby. Maybe one day we'll get you. We do video calls here. But we're in a bar here tonight, so we're not taking calls or anything, Bobby. I appreciate that, Steve. Yeah, like I said, the old me would have mouthed off and like picked my spot. Oh, fuck you. I do videos for FanDuel. I would have showed him and fuck off and blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't worth it, you know? It's like, whatever, dude. All right, look. Like, all he cared about, once I unplugged it, he was like, he stormed off. And then after, I was sitting there, and everyone came up to me. They were like, man, that guy's a fucking asshole. Like, all the regulars were there. They were like, what the fuck? And everyone, like, he saw it. People were sort of, then even the FanDuels came over, and I was like, whatever, dude, it's all right. So, listen, to be honest with you, I've been spending too much time there anyways, and I prefer places like this. We're going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to get the FanDuel app going, and I'm not going to lie, I'm going to start doing some online stuff. And like I said, it's nothing against them, but it just cost me another back, $50 a fucking day. I could take the bus. Today I took the train, and I got the free taxi, but coming back, they charge me more because it's Weehawken. But the good news is, yeah, but did they ask you for a fucking SIN? Did they ask you for a social number, Drew? Because I tried to sign up on the DraftKings one, and they wanted like social numbers and stuff. I don't have that, you know? All right, so second half here. Listen, guys, I think the Vikings are going to hang around. They're down by 8 right now. I've got them +7, and I'm not panicking. I wish they were up. The Rams really exploded. But number one, listen, I'd take the Vikings +11.5 in-game here, second half, and I'd go with the over. I don't think it's slowing down, and they're just going to go back and forth. So we got to hope the Vikings can backdoor this. We're only one score off here. Second half set to begin. I got a piece of the over. I ended up grabbing the over. I haven't even looked at our props, and of course I got battery problems. I lost my phone charger last week. Fucking, where did I lose it, man? Oh, I fucking left it at the FanDuel Sportsbook. Fucking place. Yeah, I left my charger at the FanDuel Sportsbook 2 weeks ago. Remember I got all drunk 2 weeks ago on Saturday? It was a shit show. I left my fucking cell phone charger there. And then I left my cell phone in the chick's car. Thank God it was the chick. She brought it back to me. From now on, I'm only riding with the Puerto Rican chick. Except last time I drove with her, she nearly killed me. Yeah, so the good news is I've got internet and cable coming in the morning, tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be there, so I hope it works out, but I told them, like, the property, like, the doorman's going to let him in and stuff. The building said, yeah, we'll do it. Cablevision said, yeah, no problem. Sure. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Enjoy.
Start off with the soup. I'm like Babano. You guys are going to bust my balls. And I'm like, the first time I'm eating soup on the show here. Not just soup, but French onion soup with cheese. That shit's the bomb. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to eat on here, but I don't have any fucking time. So I'm always on the air. What do you want me to do? What's up, Ghoster? Thank you very much, Steve. Thanks, Bruce. Rams start with a football, big play right away. Look at this. They tracked me shootout. I haven't even looked at the props. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I lost my charger. When I bought the phone charger, I asked the guy I said, what are these computer chargers? He has one. It's $80. It's right on the corner of 34th there, local place. I think it was $69. And yeah, I won't need to plug in anymore because it's becoming a problem. But so as I was saying, I got internet in the morning, guys. Boom. So in other words, we're christening the place tomorrow night, Friday Night Freak Show, live from the condo. And while I have internet, means I can get the games. I got cable too. I just got to get a TV now. Thank you very much, Bobby. You're awesome as well. So, yeah, I've been out so much. I want to start doing some shows from my place, even Saturday, maybe like hang out there, have some drinks. And like I was saying, too, I enjoy the Sportsbook, but there's too many dudes. Like, I already work all the time, right? I got to meet some hot chicks and shit, at least out in places like this. Like, there's a bar over there, but it's really loud at the bar. It's too loud. Like, it'd be cool, but I'd have to yell and, you know what I mean? But I've come here on Saturday nights, and every time I've come here, I've met chicks here. You can leave with them, but to start, you know what I'm saying? I'm not meeting chicks at the FanDuel Sportsbooks. The only chick there is the Dominican waitress I like. But other than that, I've got no furniture. I don't have enough money for furniture yet, but I should have enough. I got to buy a phone. I can't take this roaming stuff anymore. And I might buy a computer or, like Drew said, just sort of a bigger monitor or something. I could probably get like a 30-inch TV for pretty cheap at like a CVS or something, all right? Like, I'm not going all out on a TV. I'm just going to go into a pharmacy. I just want one in a box. I want to walk out with it, I got the Cablevision Optimum. It's not that bad. It's $112 a month. I got all the sports channels. Chick was cool on the phone. I asked her what sports she should get. I told her, hold on a minute. Let me look online. I just said, yeah, give me this one. I might order a lot of stuff from Walmart, actually. It's funny. I used to be one of these pinko commies. I don't support Walmart. I don't support Walmart. Now I'm like, yeah, Walmart. Thing is with Walmart, number one, there isn't mom and pop stores anymore. But number two, Walmart doesn't really crush communities. They hire 1 million people. I got the discount, Drew. I got the cable discount from my building. She told me I'm getting the condo discount. That's why I bought my TV in Vegas at Walmart. I got a huge TV for like $400. You know. I'd rather Walmart than IKEA. I don't want to build shit like you guys said. All right, let's get this Vikings home. It's funny. Earlier in the night, I was going to bring my tickets and show you my tickets, but I didn't bring them. Oh, I played a golf for you golf bettors. I played a golf matchup. For me to play a golf matchup, I put $100 on it at the book. Actually, FanDuel Sportsbook's getting good. They have props now. Remember, I was bitching before. Like I bet Kirk Cousins yards. I bet Adam Thielen receptions and all that shit. All at FanDuel tonight too. Thing is, I don't have any money, so I went to FanDuel. Remember, I told you I got to go collect my $900. It was really $750. Fucking money line. So it was really $750. And like a true degenerate, I bet it all. I was like, man, I don't have money until the first. I got to go get that $900. It'll get me through the weekend. It's like, no, I fucking bet the $900. It's gone. I saved enough for our boy Chuck in the morning, and that's about it. So in other words, I better win these games. I got a lot of tickets too. The college bet was a bad one. I got talked into that. Fuck. I liked it though. I got talked into it. What's up, Wally George? Yeah, man, Cousins got to get this shit done. That's why they paid him the big money. Cousins back to pass. Boom, big play. Let's go. Let's go, Minnie. Yeah, so you guys, I bet Justin Rose. What's the prop here? I always forget it. Poor lady. Oh, yeah, guys. I think they fired all the ticket takers at FanDuel. It was all new people. And quite frankly, they were better. They were quicker and more pro tonight. I think after losing $82,000 last week. I told you, whoever, like I said, I don't want to throw my boys under the bus. Some of these guys are nice guys, but guys, like, you're supposed to look at the ticket. If you should have looked inside, hey, this guy doesn't get paid $82,000. Remember, I said, oh boy, these guys are going to get fired, and it was all new crew. Great colors in this game tonight, huh? Like the visuals, the Vikings, the Rams, the field, the uniforms. It reminds me of being a kid, actually. Like this whole Rams Viking stuff. Some hard hitting stuff here. Come on, Minnesota, man. We get this touchdown. We're right in this for covering, or even a field goal. Give us something here. How about that screw job earlier? They were going to kick a 47-yard field goal, but they went for it instead. See, the thing about doing shows here, it's cool. They have no problems. They're nice and stuff. But it's the crowd. It's the thing about New Jersey and Weehawken. It's such a mix. Like there's these Mexican dudes and their girlfriends in front of me in a booth. There's like a couple over here eating dinner. There's like a family with kids running around behind me. There's a bunch of like white, white tourist type, at the bar watching the football game. Like it's such a mix. You know what I'm saying? It's like this bar, so it's weird. I don't want to swear too much and stuff, but no one can really hear me here anyway. Kicking it in this booth here. I like these booths. But the more we come here, the more we'll branch out. One of these Saturday nights, we'll bring you to the front bar and stuff. It's pretty good, like for sports here. Like they're pretty hardcore. Like they've got right in front of me 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you. See? How many see a TV? They got a lot of TVs. It's like you can't really see, but there's a whole wall. See, there's a whole wall. There's another bar. There's like multiple bars in here. It's cool. There's like 3 different little bars. Like I said, in the front, there's a front. But like I said, it's really loud in there, and it's always packed in that part because that's sort of that's the more hardcore drinking. That's where I sort of sit when I come here. There's like a bar where it's more swearing and drinking, and there's the games right on in front of you. But it's always packed at that little section. It's fucking loud. They crank music. Like they don't have the sound on the game, but they have all the games on. Then they sort of have like other bars. Yeah, Stooch. I'm a 4-minute walk from here, 3-minute walk from here. I'm that close. Like I left my place at 9:51 and I got here at 9:55 or 54, and I stopped and I blazed one and walked slow too. So what's up, Sonny Vega? No, I was thinking about that, Drew. I swear to God, it actually crossed my mind to do it at the Sheraton too tonight. That bar in the Sheraton's not bad, actually. Come on, Minnesota. This place is better, though. Thank you very much. It's looking good. Oh yeah, please, yes. Hey, can I get some lemon? Yeah, thanks, man. Dinner has arrived. Fish and chips. It's a nice looking plate of food. I'm like a traveling cooking show or something now. Thanks, man. There's no potato chips. What are you talking about? Come on, settle down, Bruce Chad. Have another slice of Domino's. There's no potato chips here. Exactly, Matthias. Bruce only knows pizza. I think these people in front of me think I'm talking to myself. I see they were sort of whispering, looking at me. I think they think I'm crazy and I'm just talking. That's great. People are looking at me. That's great. They just think I'm a crazy man sitting here. Government's out to get you. You're not. So the Vikings couldn't get anything there. Come on, bud. Come on, man. Man, the Rams are good. Fucking Marcus Peter ended up playing, though. Fuck. Big run, Rams. This is a Yankee wild card game. Well, Carton and Corey are going for sure. I don't know if I'm going. I'll probably go, though, yeah. I'll end up going with them. I like the A's. Well, fucking there goes this game. Todd Gurley, massive play. We got to hold to a field goal here. Flag on the play. Bad tackling. Look at that. I get that Gurley's good, but come on, Minnesota. Fucking tackle the fucking. I'm a big fan of this kid, but he forgot my fork. It's like a party going on behind me.
A monthly payment.
Man, Minnesota. Can these guys ever show up at a big game? We got to hold to a field goal, which you know it's not going to happen. They're about to score. Like, look at that. Look at the tackle him, man. Good tackle. Fine defense. So, guys, I'm perplexed with the NFL this week. Hardest card of the year by far, in my opinion. Here's Goff running. Be third down coming up. Come on. If we can hold to a field goal here and Minnesota scores a touchdown, we're covering. As long as we're in striking distance, we're all right here. Almost every game, everyone disagrees with me. I like the Colts to beat the Texans. No one agrees. The Machine likes Houston. Mark Lawrence likes Houston. Cam Stewart likes Houston.
It's all good. For the rest of the night, all right, guys? Thank you.
I think the Colts are going to beat them, and I think Bill O'Brien gets fired. That's my prediction. No, you guys are scaring me. You're all on the Colts. How many yards is this? 39 or something? No, not far enough. All right. Not ideal being down 11, but not the end of the world. I know the fact that every one of you in the chat's all like, you all love the Colts. I'm worried now. Good to see Matthias in Germany. Good to see you, Matthias. We got Rageaholics all over the world, from Vermont to Germany. Even Saturday night, Bobby, I got a problem with the games. That Penn State, Ohio State game, I'm going back and forth. What's up, Pittsburgh, bro? I'm leaning with Penn State. I don't love it, though. Like I said, there's never been a weekend that I like the games less than this weekend, college and pro. I'm having a hard time with a contest this week. I can't find 5 games. I like the Bengals, but I'm starting to get worried. Cam was telling me the numbers dropping to 3.5. Everyone likes the Bengals. I'm getting cold feet about that game. The Dolphins and the Patriots. I'll go through every game with you in a minute here. When I've done this, I'll show you how I don't like anything. I like totals, but the sides, I got a real problem. Steel City Steve sent me his picks for our team, and I was like, I don't like any of this. He likes the Jets plus the points. He likes the Detroit Lions against the Cowboys. How can you pick a winner in that Cowboy game? Cowboys Lions. Who knows? Exactly, Pittsburgh Brew. You can't take the Bengals now at 3.5. I liked it at 6. I could take it in the contest, but I do like the Bears, but I do like the Bears. To be honest, the games I like, the Bears, the Colts, the Bengals, except it's too low now. I like the Bengals when it was 5.5, 6. I don't like it at 3. I like the Colts, the Bears, the Seahawks. I got a lot of overs I like. I think Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to have a hard time against the Bears defense. Come on, man. Minnesota, this is it. Like, we're one score away from oblivion in this game. Down 11 right now. You know, it was a revenge spot for the Rams. Think with Kirk Cousins. Like I said, he got paid a lot of money, and Kirk Cousins never won anything before. I say, I'm not. Is Kirk Cousins like that much better than Case Keenum? I don't think so. That's the thing with Cousins. You know, he played a lot of meaningless games. He put numbers up, but now there's pressure. He's got to deliver, and he hasn't. I mean, they lose to the Bills. Now this quick start. Now, you know. Oh. Man, I thought that was going to be intercepted. TV, hey, settle down, Diggs. You're losing by 11. See, Cousins nearly intercepted. Yeah, I'm getting cold feet about the Bengals. I'm not going to lie, Bobby. I'm getting a little fished out here, man. I tell you, I eat more in New York than I do anywhere else, though. I never really eat 3 times a day, but I do now. Not well, but I had breakfast at McDonald's. I had Two Brothers Pizza for lunch. Now I'm having this. Come on. There you're wide open. Yes. Yeah. Boom. It's not like the sport books. There's no reaction, just me. Yeah, let's go, Minnesota. Oh, I'm feeling. That helps our yards, too. That was a big one. How many yards does he have anyways? No, that's true. McDonald's isn't bad as people say it. It's much healthier. It's much better now. I have McDonald's breakfast 5 days a week. Every day before the carton show, I eat a McDonald's. I feel fine. Pretty healthy, though. Like, I have the smoothie. Thought there was like a chick fight or something. They're just drunk. No, I'm gonna start staying away from the pizza, Drew. It's just so easy. It's right below me. Oh, they went for 2 and they got it. Boom. Yes. What's up, Reggie? No, I get it to go. I get it to go, Bobby. I eat it in the studio with Carton. I eat breakfast. Me and Carton eat breakfast. I'm getting influenced by him. Carton eats a lot, fine. Like, he's always eating. The guy ate a fucking big bag of pretzels, fucking like 6, 7, 8 in the morning today. He's crushing pretzels. I like chip pretzels. Then you see he's like, let's get some pizza. It's 10 in the morning. He's eating pizza. No, I usually get the. If I get the big breakfast, I get the full breakfast. I get the bacon and eggs, hash browns, and pancakes, which they call hot cakes. But recently, I've been lightening it up a bit. I've been getting my recent routine is I have 3 pancakes and a large smoothie. I get the mango pineapple or a strawberry banana smoothie from McDonald's. It's pretty good. It's real fruit and shit too. So. No, I'm not way behind. YouTube is way behind. I always love it. Like, what do you think the TVs at Weehawken are like a minute behind the rest of the world? It's pretty cool. I was just outside of Giants. I always see new parts of Giant Stadium and MetLife. Look at the Vikings. You can't stop them, can you? You got to stop them, guys. Let's get down to business here as far as our bet is concerned. Fuck, I'm at 44% here. We got a problem. I got to go darker, but then I can't really see the chat. I'm going to have to find somewhere to plug this shit in. Hold on a minute. Fuck, I don't see anywhere, man, around here. I've had my eye up for plugs all the time. I never see them here. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I got to buy. I'll do it next little wave. I'm gonna go to the store this week. I'll see. This weekend. But like I said, I got the place tomorrow again. So this is pretty much it. And I got cable, internet tomorrow night, Friday night freak shows from my place. I might do Saturday Patreon from there too, and then just come out here and get drunk after. Oh yeah, and it turns out there's like a fucking there's a strip club across the street from my house that I did not know about. And I guess it's a mix. It's like a bar and strip club. My driver chick, she goes, "Oh yeah, it's really happening." She goes, "That's where fucking like the real shit happens." She goes, "You're gonna like it there." I'm like, "Right there?" She's like, "Yeah, it's right there." I'm like, "You never know." She goes, "Exactly." She goes, "A little underground." I'm like, "Perfect." Because I was telling her that. I go, "I don't know where to go out anywhere." And she goes, "Go out anywhere." She goes, "Right across the street from you." She goes, "Like the hippest place."
All good books.
Oh, yeah, it's great, man.
Awesome.
Thanks, man. No, exactly. True. And just like that, the Rams score. How's that fucking second half overlooking? It's a score fest, man. How about a stop? How about somebody make a stop? What is this, arena football? Yeah, the Rams, this Rams team, they're like the fastest show on turf. They're unstoppable, this team. The only thing is, I don't know, it seems like they play at home every week. Look, this is their fourth game. Where the Rams played? They played at Oakland in week 1. They destroyed Arizona in week 2 in LA. Where were the Rams last week? They hosted the Chargers. Now they're at home again. 3 of the first 4 games are at home. And the other game, they haven't left the state of California yet. They played in Oakland in week 1. They played in LA. I'm telling you, week 2 was Arizona. It was in Los Angeles. They hosted the Chargers last week. And now they're at home again. It's ridiculous. 3 of the 4 games. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills, 3 of the first 4 games are on the road. See, because they want the Rams to do well. It's a big market. It's an expansion. New stadium. Let's set them up. Let's fucking give their first fucking 3. You know what I mean? Buffalo Bills, screw them. Screw the Bills. They're going to suck anyway. So let's just give them a crappy schedule. It's, people don't realize that. And then the NFL says, oh, no, it's random, the NFL schedule. Oh, yeah, it's random. Yeah, it's random. You notice every year the Bills play the Patriots in the last game of the fucking year. Yeah, that's random. No, they're doing that because they want the Patriots to get a win, just in case they need the win. You know what I mean? Like, let's bury the Bills early. They do it all the time. When I was stupid and naive, when Roger Goodell became commissioner, I thought that it would change because Roger Goodell grew up a Bills fan going to Bills games. Roger Goodell's from Buffalo. He's from outside of Buffalo. So I was like, wow, maybe we'll stop getting screwed so hard by the schedule. But no, Goodell has screwed us as hard as anyone. That's the thing, like the Rams. It'll catch up to them a bit. Like I said, I just said the Rams are unstoppable, and they're damn good, but it's a lot like Notre Dame. Notre Dame's been playing at home every week. Like, I don't know how good they are. You're good at home. Cousins back to pass. Nice start, 15-yarder. I haven't checked in on my props, but I'm pretty much willing to assume that both quarterbacks have gone over. Next 3 games, says Larry. What's up, Larry and Wawa? Good to see you, bro. Next 3 games, huh? I got to turn the screen down a bit. It's black now. It'll buy us a little time so I don't see the chat for a minute or two. Makes a big difference, the brightness. I really got to do something. Thank God. Praise the Lord, man, that I'm getting internet in the morning. I can't go on like this. Like, I'm so used to it, but it's wearing me out. Like, tomorrow will be the first time I'm actually going to, buy groceries, even though there's no grocery store around here. I sort of assumed there'd be something, but they're building a Whole Foods, but I don't even like Whole Foods. And it's nowhere near ready. Like, the construction's going on now. I can tell this neighborhood what's going on here. Like, there's a fucking condo going up right in front of me. It's not going to block my full view, but it's sort of like that in Toronto. I was just back in Toronto in Liberty Village, and it's getting insane. Like, there's like a new condo going up, and then someone builds a condo in front of them. So these people, man, you pay big money for a view, and then someone builds a building right in front of you. The good thing is with my condo, I'll only be here a year anyways. But, the good thing with the condo is no one can build in front of it. There's a fucking bridge in front of me. And on the other side, there's like train tracks and stuff, and it's not their property. Like, you can't build there. It's right near the Sheridan there. Like, it's this little lot. There's this weird little area. You can't build there. And it's like the view that I have from my place. So they were smart where they built it. They knew no one can build in front of this. On the downside, my condo is attached to a fucking bridge that I have no problem with. It looks cool. Like, outside my window, I see like the overpass thing. But the problem is it looks shady and dangerous at night. And it isn't. There's no one around. Like, it's not dangerous. But the problem is the cops are there all the time because it looks like there's dark and there's cars. And, you know what I mean? It's inevitable. It's going to happen. Well, I'm going to get, There's been a few close calls already. Fucking Minnesota. Really, guys? Like, make a stop. Will you? If Minnesota doesn't cover this game, I lose more money than I win tonight. I'll tell you that much. Which will really suck. Now that I live in a place and I have no furniture, I really should have thought about that before I bet all my money on these games. Now I'm wishing, I'm like, what did I even bet on? Fuck. I got $250 on the Vikings. It's a fucking nickel coming back, man. These motherfuckers. These guys left this booth. I might get a little closer. I'm a little far from the TV here. I can see it, but all right, fourth quarter starting. 38-28. At least a field goal gives us a push. Come on, Cousins. Come on, Captain Kirk. Oh. Well, there goes that drive. Let's look how good they are on offense, and then on defense, they got Aaron fucking Donald in your face. Like, what are you gonna do with this shit? Cousins didn't have a chance there. I can't blame Cousins on that. This Rams team looks like a super team. They're not fucking around. Thought that was grounding. Did it get to the line of scrimmage or is that out of the pocket? I don't know. Vikings offensive line overwhelmed on that possession. Cousins is lucky he didn't get sacked on the 5-yard line. We're done. Minnesota, I should have remembered the Eagle game last year in the playoffs. They're just gutless, this fucking team. They just are. Zimmer's a great coach and shit, but in big games, they fucking suck, man. They always have fun. They always have. Yeah, we got a lot of older guys here. Remember, guys, that game? I think that's a late hit on Minnesota, like a fucking idiot. You guys remember the game? It was years ago. It was against when Bill Parcells with the Giants. Minnesota was really, really good. No block, getting them back good. Minnesota was really, really, really good. And it was the NFC Conference Championship game. They went to Giant Stadium, right down the street here. They went to Giant Stadium, and they lost like 41-0. Remember that? 41-0. Last year, the Philadelphia Eagle game, they got fucking smashed in the NFC Conference Championship game. They choked when they had fucking Cunningham that year when they were 15-1. They just do. Like, the Vikings are just the Vikings. They don't change. And I don't know why I think they're going to change. They don't change. They are who they are. Very good team. They're going to win 10, 11 games every year, and they're going to lose all the time. They'll never win big games. There's no excuse either. I know they're it's a short week. You just lost to the fucking Buffalo Bills. I'm a Bills fan. It's pathetic you lost to the Bills. You lost to the Bills. You guys had the biggest loss in the NFL in the last 23 years. That was the biggest upset since 1995. And then you follow it up by giving up 38 points. I don't know, man. Kirk Cousins. You guys threw Keenum under the bus pretty fast. It wasn't Case Keenum's fault they lost that game to the Eagles last year. He didn't play well, but none of them did. I like Case Keenum and the Broncos on Monday night. You know, the thing is, it's too bad. That game's not part of the Millionaire Maker, but Case Keenum's a good fantasy sleeper this week in DFS. The Chiefs' defense is freaking horrible. The game's going to be a track meet, and no one's going to own Case Keenum. Everyone's going to own Mahomes. Mahomes might throw 4 touchdowns, whatever. Keenum will throw 3, you know, for like half the price. I'll be looking at Case Keenum props big time on Monday Night Football because no one respects Case Keenum, and the numbers will be low, and we'll take advantage of it. I'm not saying Case Keenum is the best quarterback in the league, but he's got a good matchup this week. Jared Goff back to pass all kinds of time. Fucking wide open. Fuck. Where's the defense? There wasn't a purple or white jersey within 20 yards of that wide receiver. What the fuck is that? What are you guys doing? Fuck, I hate the Vikings. At least I have the over this game. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I got the over. I got the props, but it's not going well. Fuck, man. Man, I got a lot of locations I see in New Jersey there. Bridgewater, Bayonne, Cherry Hill, Princeton, Secaucus, Weehawken, Woodbridge. Yeah, can I get another Sprite, man?
You got it.
Thanks, man. One of these nights when we come here, I'm going to get into these drinks. Some of these twisted teas. You got to figure. I never had a Long Island iced tea in Long Island. Never thought of that. Strawberry lemonade. A lot of this shit looks good. Texas tea. I've had that. That's good. There's rum, gin, whiskey, tequila, and sour and Coke. Thanks, man. Where's that blue whale thing I had? They serve a drink here, the blue whale, and there's like a whale in the drink. It's like a plastic whale. I got really fucked up on those things. The only thing is, the next day, fuck, when I took a dump, fuck, I was alarmed. It was blue. Everything was blue. I looked, I'm like, wow. I was thinking, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but that can't be healthy. And then I remembered, I was like, oh, fuck, I drank those blue whale drinks. And we're about to lose this bet right now. Yeah, I never thought about that, but great Gatorade does sort of give me a stomach ache. No, adios, motherfucker. I never had that. I was one of the few people that was high on Brandon Cooks going to the Rams. And even in the fantasy world, I have him on 2 teams, 3 teams. Nobody wants him. And I said, you think that they gave this guy, they gave him an $83 million contract. He got $50 million guaranteed. I don't think people realize that. He got massive money. He got massive money from the Rams. Trust me. Like, NFL teams don't give wide receivers $50 million guaranteed signing bonuses because they're going to fucking throw him the ball twice a game. They think he's good, and they want to get him the ball. Speaking of which, there he is. He's open every fucking play, this guy. It's amazing. And if you remember last year in New England, I remember all the lackeys, the announcers and stuff, they always defend the quarterback and Brady. So like, oh, Brandon Cooks not on the same page with Tom. It's like, no, asshole. It's not that Cooks isn't on the same page with Tom Brady. It's the fact that Tom Brady can't throw the ball that far. How many times last year did Cooks have to come back to the ball? Like, Cooks takes off down the field, and he gets open every damn play. Brady couldn't get him the ball. Brady's not a good deep thrower, right? And Cooks isn't a bomb-type guy. Look at this, the Brandon fucking Cook show here. And another guy, Goff doesn't get any credit either. Like, Goff is pretty precise. You know, look at him. He's playing pitch and catch right now. You know what it reminds me of watching these two? It's very Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton-ish. But also reminds me of Matt Ryan. Goff sort of reminds me of Matt Ryan a bit. I saw a thing earlier this week. It was comparing Matt Ryan and Andy Dalton. And basically, like, Matt, fumble. Come on, pick that fucking ball up, motherfucker. You know we're going to lose the scrum run here. Fucking get the ball. I'm assuming the Rams got it back. Nice hit. Fuck. You got to fucking get the ball, though, motherfucker. Come on, man. Look at all those white jerseys. Oh, fuck. Look at that. There's 4 white jerseys, and the fat ass in the Rams falls on top of it. Yeah, so as I was saying, so Jared Goff, no one ever pimps Jared Goff. No one gives him credit for being a good quarterback, but like everyone, you talk about the Rams. Who was it today? I don't know. It was someone on the air. I don't know. I do so many fucking things. I don't ever know anymore, but maybe you guys can remind me. Somebody, I got into it. Somebody was calling Goff a game manager the other day. Someone said he's not a good quarterback. He's a game manager. Might have been off the air at Fantasy Network in the booth or in the pit. I got into it with someone. I said, Goff's not a game manager. I said, what do you mean game manager? The guy throws the ball fucking all the time. Well, we're going to need a backdoor fucking cover here. Give me 1 second. Cousins. Fuck. All right, when I turn it all black, it's not bad. I just went outside and blazed. I took a picture when I was out there. You guys see the great view. Check it out. I don't do selfies much, but I couldn't resist this one. Fucking reflection. Fucking reflection's pissing me off. Oh, here's a good shot at the studio. Excellent. Thank you, man. And now we're not fucking around. Come on, come on. Fuck. How far is this kick? Is this a 47-yard? No, it's a 40-yarder. Oh, we're out of push right now. I can't remember if I got 7.5. Fuck, I wish I had my ticket on me. For some reason, I'm thinking I did. Why is Troy Aikman murphed into Joe Buck? They look the same. I can't tell the difference between the two of them. It's like they've morphed into fucking Troy Buck. That's the name. Troy. Hi, I'm Troy Buck. Troy Buck. What's up, Anthony Greer? Listen, guys, I can't really see the chat much because we're going to run out of juice. My apologies. You know, it is what it is. I do my best. You know, this computer gets a lot of usage, man. You know? Yeah, I like lava cake, but I was here last night, Bobby, and I had ice cream sundae, chocolate. I figured I'd mix it up. Thing is, I got the wrong cheesecake. This is very good, but last night there was some other one with like covered in Oreo fucking cookie and shit. That's the one I wanted, but it's pretty good. It's fucking rich though. It's like it's a lot of sugar here. It's kind of freaking me out. It's a good thing I had this strawberry after. And I got to start drinking water again and stuff. Yeah, Artie Lang was on Joe Buck's first show. Well, I guess it's fitting that his name's 191 records because it took me about 191 seconds to kick his sorry ass out of here. Took me 191 seconds, fuckface. That's what happens when I say I can't see the chat. What's up, Nolly Nose? All right, guys. Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. Support SBR and with the lights. And remember to join the Beat the Prick contest. Win a part of $50,000 in prizes. Just go over to contest.sportsbookreview.com or sportsbookreview.com/contest, whatever. Why not? Beat the Prick. It's free to play. You can win money. 4th and inches. They're going for it. Ugh. All right, if they get it, just don't score again. You know what I mean? I can live with a push. I'd prefer a win, but some people got this at 7.5. I'm not sure if I did. Man, they're not really going to do this, are they? Don't jump offside, whatever you do. No, they're not doing it. In the CFL, they would do it. In the CFL, they would just snap it and do the QB sneak and it'd be game over. NFL, I get not doing it. I'm not saying I would do it. I'll be honest with you, if I was an NFL coach there, I wouldn't have gone for it. Even though, how do you not get inches? You know what I mean? Watch them run a fake after all this. Well, we got a puncher's chance here. This is why they gave Kirk Cousins the richest contract in fucking NFL history at the time. Why do players do that? Like, why you see that? Like, the ball's bouncing around. Like, why would the guy in the Vikings, like, run past it? Like, why do you do that? Like, I don't understand. Like, all this special team coaching and stuff. Like, wouldn't they say, like, wouldn't it be ingrained in your head? Like, dude, if the Rams are about to just, like, why would you run past the ball there? Like, you notice, like, there's, like, 3 Rams about to down the ball, and dude on the Vikings, like, flies by it. It's like, bro, you don't know what's going to happen. The ball could, like, take a weird bounce and hit you in the ankle or something. If I was a coach, I'd tell the player, I'm going to cut your ass if you come in 5 yards of that fucking ball. Fucking Cousins gets killed on the first play. Aaron Donald's just unstoppable. Jeez, man. I knew that was going to happen. I was going to say, listen, you guys, like, how hard is this to figure out? You got to put him in a shotgun, bro. There's not enough time under center. He needs to be in a shotgun. Like, it's pretty clear. You can't block him. And maybe you guys should double team him right now. Like, I don't care. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like Aaron Donald looks like a man playing against Pop Warner. Seriously. I haven't seen this since, like, Fred Flintstone went back to school. Fuck. Remember when Fred was fucking just palming everyone out of the way? Look at this. It's ridiculous. Like, it's time to double team him, man. Like, how about a little help back there? Like, I say Zimmer's a good coach, but this is ridiculous. Like, I don't give a shit what you need to do. Like, put a fucking fullback back there. Put a running back in front of Cousins. Like, you can't just have Donald, like, you know, ragdolling everyone out here. Now he's talking shit. No wonder he's talking shit. I got to be honest. Like, this is like some Lawrence Taylor, Bruce Smith type stuff here. Honestly, like, I'm old, man. I remember Bruce Smith and Reggie White, and they didn't even do this. Like, this is, you know, what Aaron Donald's doing here, it's not normal. Like, the Vikings' O-line might not be great, but we're still talking about, you know, 6'4", 330-pound men, and he's just like, out of my way. He's just pushing them like, bang, out of my way. And he's getting to the quarterback so fast. Like, Cousins doesn't have a hope in hell. Like, Cousins snaps the ball, and he's got Donald killing him. He's in a shotgun at least. Buy some time. It's the only way. You got to set Cousins, like, literally, like, put him 5-7 yards back there. I would. It's like, if you can't stop this guy, what are we going to do? You can't just rinse and repeat every damn snap and get sacked. Fuck. You know, I tell him, listen, it's like college. Fuck. Tell a kid, back up a bit more, back up. The only problem is when you back up so far, you throw the ball 15 yards and you're only picking up 6 after. Cousins back to pass, a little bit of time. Boom. See, if you give him time, he can complete it. That should be a penalty fight. There's been a few late hits. Like, yeah, the refs are letting some shit go. Let me see the replay here. Yeah, look at that. That was the second little shot there he got. I don't know. I'd like to see the replay. I'm a little far from the TV, but it looks like the Ram hit him and then sort of got him again. All right, did he just fumble the fucking ball? Are you kidding me, Cousins? That's a fumble. It was Tom Brady that said, oh, his arm was going for it. Of course, the Rams have to recover it. Fucking Cousins, man. The guy, I've said it a million times, he doesn't win big games this fucking. It's like, dude, you got to be conscious of that. Fuck, man, you're getting swarmed. You think you can just, like, bring your arm back? Exactly, Sean Thompson. Just close enough. The Vikings ain't winning shit with this guy. And they paid him all this money. And look, they're already in field goal territory. We're going to fucking lose now. Fuck me, man. Well, good thing we bet the quarterback props over. Kirk Cousins, 422 yards. Jared Goff, 455, 465. See, people are freaking out about Mahomes. Whatever, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick's throwing for 400 every week. These guys, it's almost like 400's the new 300. Fuck. Adam Thielen, over 85 and a half yards, got 135. Well, we crushed the props. They don't call me the prop king for nothing. I should only bet on the fucking props. I hit the over in the game. I could hit a teaser. I've got a teaser, too. I bet a teaser at Bet365 when I was in Canada. I plan on winning it and then getting jazzed to put my picks in this weekend. Or Pam. Whoever answers. Oh, there's the game. Sean, let the Sean McVay hype begin. I saw Sean McVay earlier in the week. He was called a young Belichick. He's cooler than Belichick, but look, he's got that smoke show girlfriend. He's kind of he's a younger, cooler dude. But that man's sort of a G. Man, in Las Vegas, the Rams are 2-1 to win a Super Bowl. Offshore, they're like plus 450. They're 2-1 in Las Vegas. After tonight, they're probably going to be 1-1. This is a damn good Rams team, man. It's one of the better teams we've seen in recent years, it looks like to me. They have stars at every position. You know, on offense, you know, you're screwed. It's like Brandon Cooks is open all the time. Cooper Kupp is like fucking like stick-em fucking crazy glue. Anything that goes within 10 yards of this guy, he catches. Robert Woods is just so consistent and good. So they got all these good wide receivers. Not really stars either. It's weird. But if you look, if you know, I mean, people, the average person, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks, it's fucking lethal. And they're all good. And, oh, yeah, you got Todd Gurley, one of the best running backs. So it's like if you stack the box, you're screwed. And then Jared Goff is good enough to pick you apart. Like they're off, and then you throw in the play calling with McVay. They're so dynamic and aggressive. Like, you know, they throw the ball downfield. They're pretty aggressive, the Rams. Like, they pick up yards in fucking chunks, these guys. And then defensively, it's like, holy crap, man. That defensive line is nasty. Their secondary is pretty good. You know, Aqib Talib is out right now. They gave up some points here tonight, but I said this all day, and I should have bet more on the over here, but it was a tricky game. It's easy to say now. At least we got the push, and we hit the over. It's actually not that bad. And we hit all the props. Actually a good night in the end. It's funny how that just changed, but fortunately they didn't score there at the end. Now, listen, it's early. We're not giving a Super Bowl to anybody. You know, this Super Bowl, you can't, who knows? You get to the playoffs, anything happens. We don't lose, you know. But this Ram team is for real. And the thing with the Rams is they're only going to get better. It's not like they're a big veteran team that's peaked or anything. Sean McVay is only in his second year. Like they're growing. You know, Jared Goff is growing. Todd Gurley is still young. You know, like they're a little older. Their defense is older. They've got older guys on the defense. It's like their vets are on the defense, but it's a nice mix. Like they've got some veteran guys that have been in the league a while that are good. They've got and then they got a bunch of mega fucking stars on offense. And unlike the Chargers, people like them in LA, and actually they have a little bit of a fan base. They have 100,000 people here, whatever, 80,000 people. See, look at the stadium. I used to go to the stadium all the time, and it's a bad stadium. It's so cool, though. Like, I love that place. It's so... Like, remember all those movies? Like, remember the Charleston Heston one with the sniper at the Super Bowl and the other one? Remember? Those are great movies. Old Man or Larry and Wall would remember those movies. Remember the titles. There was actually two, though. There was two movies that were sort of like terrorists at the Super Bowl. One of them was, you know, they're both in this arena, this stadium. Of course, the Olympics were here in 1934. It's on the USC campus. USC's right next to it. It's in South Central. It's actually in Watts. The Watts Towers where the riots were right there too. You just feel the history when you're there. A lot of historic things have happened in that stadium. USC Trojans, of course, have been playing home games there forever. You know, all kinds of big events, concerts, and you name it. But it's very antiquated. Like there's no luxury boxes there. I don't know what they squeezed in now, but it's an old stadium. Like I said, it's in South Central. It's not, you know, South Central's not as bad as it used to be, but it's not in a desirable part of Los Angeles, you know. Like when I lived there, people didn't want to go there. I lived in LA during like the gang when, you know, that movie Colors was out in that real gang era, but like it was a problem. Like the Raiders couldn't play night games. The Raiders played a Monday night game when I lived there, and I think that was the game they put the Steeler fan in a coma. Like they went too far. Like I said, when I was there in LA, man, Raider fans were fucking nuts, man. Like really nuts. Like the guy was like, "Holy fuck, man, this shit's fucking nuts, fuck." But I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool, but because I was smoking weed in the stadium and shit.
You want something to do for yourself?
Oh no, I'm good right now. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was blazing in the stadium and stuff because there's like fucking gangsters like fucking killing people and smoking. There's dudes smoking rock and freebasing in the stadium, and the parking lot was a shit show. The fucking cops wouldn't go near anyone. It's the only stadium I've ever been to, the LA Memorial Coliseum, where there's no ticket takers. They're all cops. Like instead of usher, there's just a cop at every section, except they don't go into the seats. They wouldn't go in. But the thing is, the Raiders, I used to either sit in the end zone with the real fucking nut jobs, or I would sit alone in the last row. And it was so ghetto, they wouldn't tell you not to go up. You know, in some stadiums, they'll close the top. So when I lived in LA, it was Bo Jackson and Jay Schroeder was the quarterback. Mike Shanahan was the coach before he was the coach of the Broncos. They went through a few coaches, Art Shell and shit, but they were only getting like 45,000 people a game. So I remember like I could basically sit anywhere I wanted. So I used to sit in the end zone. A couple of times I sat and just stared at the cheerleaders right in front of their asses. And most of the time, though, because I like to smoke, most of the time I would sit in the last row. But like I said, there's nothing there, man, in this stadium. Like, it's not a frilly stadium. It's old school. It was built a long fucking time ago. And there's just a lot of history there. They have that Olympic clock and shit. But I was going to say now, when you look when it's full, you know, it's a good atmosphere. When it's empty, you kind of wonder. You're like, what am I doing here? How am I going to get out of here alive? Fuck, you know? Like, I'm not exaggerating, guys. Like, the Clipper players got fucking robbed in the parking lot when I lived there. Like, the Clipper players got attacked type shit. Like people just walked up to them and like ripped off their bling and stuff right off their necks. There was like a big brawl and shit. Like a bunch of gangsters attacked the Clippers. That's the thing with LA. LA is pretty crazy like that. Like Jerry West got fucking robbed in the parking lot outside a Laker game. You say what you will about New York, but at least the Knicks ain't getting robbed fucking outside the arena. Where I am, it's all business people and tourists and shit. The guys drew like right in that man, like there's fucking cops everywhere in Manhattan, right? They're not fucking around. Like I'm right in the heart of it. I can't be any more smack dab. Well, next to Times Square, but like I'm right outside MSG and shit. You know, you'll have there's fucking people asking for money and there's drunk people yelling and shit, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like I think LA is more dangerous, but people are batshit crazy in California, I think. That's what I was thinking, Drew. The only people getting robbed, fucking Dolan's the big fucking guy. The only people getting robbed are the people paying. What's up, Brooks? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Dodger Stadium isn't. I didn't mind Dodger Stadium area. It's East LA. So once I remember once I got stopped outside of around Dodger Stadium on that hill. This gang, they wanted $5. They wanted $5 for me to cross, but because I was on their street. It's like a toll, toll. I told the guy I'd give him $1. He told me to fuck off. He goes, "You better fuck off and get out of here fast." I was serious too. Like I think I pulled out the dollar. I was like, "I got $1." On a serious note, though, this is a true story. I went to a Clipper game at the LA Sports Arena. That was even dodgier, fuck. Because at least Raider games, there were cops around and shit. But Clipper games, no one would go. Like, there was like 3,000, 4,000 people. And it was like, wintertime. It's nice, but it was just dark and fucking, no one wanted to be in the area at nighttime. Like, guys, it was like 1989, 90 and shit. It's like a height of the gang war. And one night I went to a Clipper game and I was taking the bus back to Hollywood. And I was waiting for the bus and I was outside the arena. I was like a block. Brooks would know the area, like the parking lot to the arena and the stadium. And it's like a bus stop and whatever. So I was sitting at a bus stop and I was smoking a spliff waiting for a bus. And right out of a movie, man, fucking dudes rolled up in a car and they stopped and they looked at me and then Buddy pulled a gun out. He just pointed at me. And I was sitting there and I didn't move. I didn't freak or nothing. I just thought, I was like, well, I think I'm about to get shot, fuck. And I was sitting there, I was smoking, and he looked and he started laughing. He's stealing, he started laughing. He pulled off. I was like, holy fuck, man. It's fucking. I remember thinking, I was like, man, fucking Clippers, man. I hope they realize, fuck, I risked my life to come see these guys, fuck. Another time, too, once a fucking gang tried to run me and my buddy off the road leaving a Clipper game. I think LA is chilled out, though. Holy fuck. Fucking trolls. See you later, Bobby. Don't worry about that guy. We just kicked him out, Bobby. I got to leave here, too. I'm running out of juice. I got 9%. Fuck, I just ate a lot of food here, too. So what did I do tonight? I pushed on the Vikings. I won on the over. I win the teaser. I win most of it. I win all the props except for the long field goal. I lose the North Carolina bet. So I won. You know what's funny? It's amazing how gambling can change so quickly. Like, I remember about 20 minutes ago, and I was bitching to eat my fish and chips. I was like, oh, shit, I bet too much money, and I'm about to lose it all. Like, now suddenly I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't lose. I actually won. I'm up. Because I got the push. That was my big bet. I put more on the Vikings than anything else. I got the push. And like I said, I swear, man, I think I got it at 7.5. I think I have it at 7.5. Fuck, I wish I had my ticket on. Oh, I got a stomach ache, guys. What's up, big man? Oh. You guys just saw, man. Yeah, it's not my proudest moment, Sean. Oh, shout out to our boy Riggs, not Bobby, but we got a new buddy, and it's funny. His name's Riggs. I said, you're not related to fucking Bobby, are you? He goes, and what I'm joking, he goes, my father's name is Bobby. I said, your father's name's Bobby Riggs. He goes, yeah, I'm not joking. I said, but you're not Bobby Riggs, the tennis player's son, are you? I met this guy at the Sportsbook. Yeah, he's a buddy of mine, Sportsbook. He watches the show. He's driving home to Connecticut right now, bro. What's up, bro? Freaked me out for a second because he gave me his number, and I see his name Riggs. I go, Riggs, huh? I said, you related to Bobby? And I started laughing. And then he goes, my father's name's Bobby. For all we know, he doesn't want to tell me. Maybe I've been hanging out with Bobby Riggs' kid. What's up, Paco Healy? Good to see you, bro. Look forward to hanging you next year. I know I ate too fast, big man. I'm doing a show here. I'm trying to do everything at once. I'm living too fast. Dude, I got a big stomach. I'm not kidding, man. My stomach is like fucking. I had the French onion soup, the fish and chips, 2 Sprites, and then a big piece of cheesecake. Oh, and I smoked a spliff in between then, too. I was all right. This piece of cheesecake, putting it over the top. We'll set something up, big man. Look, things are gonna settle down for me tomorrow, big man. I have an internet starting tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so tomorrow night, guys, we'll be in a new pad, but I don't have any furniture. And I want to thank Mike Cardano. I said, hey, because even Cardano's catching up. He goes, hey, listen, he goes, a little chaotic. He goes, he's not blaming me. He goes, a little chaotic last couple of weeks. He goes, you get settled down when you get the internet. I said, tomorrow. I said, but I got nothing to sit on even. And he goes, oh, no, just take a chair from here. So I was like, good, thanks. So I got to grab a fucking chair tomorrow from the studio. Not one of the gaming chairs, just like a folding chair. Thing is, my condo's so uptight. Fuck, I got to tell them 48 hours in advance if I'm going to move anything in. So I got to plan this properly. And I'm going to, next week, I'm going to order a bunch of shit. I'm really going to do it. I'm not going to spend that much. I'm not like, I'm going to go cheap kind of, but I'm going to order everything at once. Walmart.com or whoever, fucking, Lowe's or one of the whatever fucking companies. I would take one of the gaming chairs. They're too big. Hey, thanks, Paco Healy. I appreciate that. It'll get better, too. We're still working out the kinks, so we'll get there. Thanks, Tamara. Yeah, it's a great logo, with me standing there like that. If you notice on that show, I don't know, I don't even fake it, but it's all business on that show. You know what I mean? It's all numbers. All right, we're not, no jokes. There's not a lot of jokes. It's business. Bang, 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 bang. Facts, 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 facts. That's what I'm saying, Drew. I'm taking a folding chair home. I can't roll that thing. Man, I saw today near Times Square, not on Times Square, on 8th, on 8th or whatever. I don't know. I get confused with these streets, but fucking, there's a Staples there, right on the corner, actually. It's on 8th and 33rd or whatever. The Staples, I noticed they had gaming chairs for $80 in the window, $100. They look like the DX Racers, except they're a hell of a lot cheaper. They're a pain in the ass to put together. I don't want that shit. Cardano told me a really funny story, though. He goes, when I got divorced, and years ago, he's telling me, he goes, I got divorced, and he goes, he goes, I moved into this place. He goes, I had nothing. He goes, I literally had nothing. I said, so we're talking. He's telling me about I told him I got nothing in the place. I said, literally. I said, Mike, I fucking realized I don't even have anywhere to sit. Fucking the other day I was standing there. I'm like, wow, I don't even have a fucking chair. So Cardano goes, yeah. He goes, when I moved out, I got divorced. He goes, I had a TV, and he goes, I sat in a lawn chair. He goes, I got drunk in a lawn chair and I watched TV. And in my mind, I was thinking, holy fuck, that sounds like living hell. And he goes, it was so great. He thought it was great. Just thinking, oh, fuck no, man. I don't want a lawn chair. But now I'm not fucking around now. I got a big place too, guys. You'll see it tomorrow. It's large. I should be all right, for doing the show as far as noise is concerned, because it's so big. I noticed that. The room I'm going to do the show in, it's I'm fucking, it's 60 feet away from my door. It's the first place I live in where I get lost. Fuck, yeah. Not lost, but I don't know the place, right? I haven't been there. I was drunk when I was there one night, but it's I get confused. I'm in the hallway, and I'm like, holy fuck, man, where am I? Where do I go? Do I turn here? And I turn in. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's this fucking massive closet walk-in. And I'm like, I didn't want to go in. I'm like, man, I'm going to get stuck in here. Fuck. I'm going to die in this closet. I was like, note to self, don't open that door ever again. Fuck. I was like, all right, what's behind this door? I kept looking for a balcony. I was like, come on, man. Fuck, this guy. And I'm looking around. I got floor to fucking, it's nuts, fuck. I have floor to ceiling, windows. But I'm talking floor to ceiling. I've got, my windows are massive. It's pretty epic, actually. I forget. I don't think. I live in the moment so much, guys. I never smell the flowers, right? So I don't think, but Even tonight, I came from the FanDuel Sportsbook. I went to my house just for like 2 minutes to fucking drop something off and come here quickly. And I totally forgot. I was rolling one up, and I looked up, and I was like, holy fuck. And I forgot. I was like, holy shit, what a view. It's like, man, I was like, people pay big money for this. I was like, oh, yeah, you're paying big money for this. And I keep forgetting. I'm like, remember, dude, you live in a fucking great place. You can't know. You know, how do you know you're living in a good place? I'm sleeping in a fucking sleeping bag. I got to get that rectified, too. I think I'm going to buy a fucking... Yeah, you know what? They installed the other day. I came home and suddenly, yeah, I have blinds installed now. They weren't kidding when they said they were going to fix it up more. So I do have blinds now. I slept on a sleeping bag last night. This is the life of a big star in New York. Hula hands and sleeping bags. So speaking of which, I got to be up at 6 a.m. again. It's relentless, this shit. I'll be up at 6. I'll be on from 9 till 12. And then from about 2 till 3:30, I'm shooting FanDuel videos with Maria Marino, but she's a pleasure to work with. She's fucking tall, that chick. And then 4 to 7, I'll be on doing the radio show, Red Heat and Rage, live from Studio 34 in the main studio. And then I'll have my biggest break of the day in between 7 and 10, 3 hours off, which then I'll have to figure out how to get these chairs and shit down here. No one ever said it'd be easy. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. And I'm meeting my boy Chuck tomorrow. Yeah, that's right, Angel. You're right. When I started in Toronto, I was on Jarvis Street. Yeah, I have the view here. This is my view. This is the view from my bedroom. See, there's construction going on in front of me, but they can't fuck with my view. At nighttime, it's wicked, though, you see? It's pretty cool. Like, when I lie down, I have the Empire State Building right in my view. It's fucking cool. There's Rush's platinum record from the studio. This is the one I just took outside right now. That's at nighttime. Oh, shit, I'm at 1%. We're done. We got to go. Hey, thanks for. Oh, we made it to midnight, actually, guys. Tomorrow night, live from Weehawken. God bless you. Support SBR. Give us a thumbs up. Love you. Later.